Hello, this is Dr. Victoria Scarbo speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. Today is Wednesday, October 17th. I would like to look at Elizabeth Warren. She is my senator. She is up for re-election in Massachusetts. I do believe she'll get in. So that's not what I'm really looking at. But what I like to look at is just her, whether or not she's, what it looks like for her to run for president. I kind of want to see the energy around her at this point. She just had her DNA test done. In fact, she does have some Native American blood, although not a lot. I think 1/32 or something like that. But she does have it, and so the stories that her mother told her were not false. I have Native American blood in me as well, probably through my mother, who's Puerto Rican. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle up, and just a quick announcement. I'm going to be in North Attleboro on Sunday at the Attleboro Farms. It's a wonderful sort of nursery farm stand kind of place. And we're there from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and I will be there doing card readings and some astrology. There's some vendors there, there's healers there. It's a lovely, lovely setting and lots of really great people. So if you're in the vicinity of Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, come down and check us out. Come say hello in person. I'd love to meet and greet anybody who might be interested in that. So, oh, and let me give you the address of Attleboro Farms. It's 491 Hickory Road, North Attleboro, Massachusetts. And Hickory Road is right off of Route 1, so it's pretty easy to get to. 491 Hickory Road. Okay, so I'm going to put these down and so we can look at them. I think that's working pretty good. Okay, yes, you can see. Let me just move some stuff around here so we have a little better view. Okay, hopefully this will work. Okay, so Elizabeth Warren running for president. Let's see the energy around that. All right. Okay. So the immediate environment. Queen of Wands. Well, isn't she though? The Queen of Wands is an energy that is very forthright. It's fire. It's a powerful feminine energy. A lot of times seen as the energy of the Me Too movement, the burgeoning or rebirth of the women's movement. And this particular energy, the Queen of Wands, is honest and open, and she doesn't have much to hide. And I feel like, and she's of course a fighter. All fire signs are fighters. In fact, I don't know if you can see this, but she has a shield here. And that's definitely, you know, we don't often see a shield with a queen, but she is definitely a warrior queen. All right, so let's see what's crossing that. Okay, so we have the Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles is really about the work hasn't been done. I think, so what this means, not that she hasn't done the work, but the work of deciding whether to pursue the presidency. It's not quite finished. They're looking at it, they're seeing their chances, and they're just sort of observing where they stand. And because we're dealing with pentacles, there's always, of course, a money issue here. So there's the issue of money, and whenever you run for any office, but especially the president, you're looking at, you know, having to shell out an awful lot of money. And she does get most of her money from small donations. So she doesn't have a lot of corporations big money behind her, so that's a consideration as well. So what's at the root of this? Oh, the Queen of Swords. And it's so funny because this woman's face looks a little bit more like Elizabeth to me. But so at the root of it is justice. At the root of it is a need to sort of hold people accountable for what they have done. And so she has she's rooted in the sense of what is right. And this is definitely another warrior energy. So we have two sort of warrior queens here. So she is definitely a fighter, as we know, and she doesn't seem to back down from bullies. Okay, what's in the past? Oh, well, happiness, success. You know, just general success. I think initially she was a little reticent about getting involved in politics. She was nervous about it. I know in the beginning when she went on The Daily Show for the first time, I think she threw up before she actually went out because she was so nervous. And she has definitely gotten over her nerves, I would say. Oh, gosh. All right, what's in the sky for Liz? Okay, so we have the card of nostalgia, the Six of Cups, but it's also the card of children. This deals with childhood and children. And so this card strikes me as her concern for the future, her concern for the children, whether it be the children at the border or the future of our children or children who are going to college, or the fact that, you know, children are so indebted to things like college. All of that plays. I really feel as though... and then there's a nostalgia. And her nostalgia, I think, is an actual true nostalgia in that she remembers when a regular person could get an education and then aspire to be great. I mean, she had very humble beginnings, and even her schooling was quite humble. So she does hold that energy up in the sky. Let's see what's ahead of her. Next 6 weeks, a change in fortune. Okay, so so I'm not exactly sure what that means, but things will be changing for her. So maybe within the next 6 weeks we will find out. This could also be the midterms. If the House and Senate switch to the Democrats, then they will have more ability to make changes from their perspective, and that may change her view on whether she wants to run for president. We'll have to see about that. We'll have to definitely a change in fortune, and considering she's been in the party that's had no power, this may be just a sort of a sign that her party will change for her party. Okay, let's see how other people see it. Well, we have the Ten of Cups. I think a lot of people would be happy. I think some people see it as a pipe dream. But I know a lot of people would be happy to have her because she is a fighter, and she does fight for the right. Not the right, the left maybe. She fights for the rights of people. Let's put it that way. All right, domestically. Okay, so domestically she's a little reticent. Now, I would say this is her home life. I think she's willing. She's had many opportunities to take on the sword, or this particular sword. And this sword that this young man is handing to this person is the glowing sword. So this is the sword perhaps of the presidency, right? And so I feel as though she hasn't yet grasped it. I know that in part she's worried about how it's going to affect her family. It's one thing to run for Senate, but it's a whole other thing to run for president. And her family is going to be at risk with all these swords, so something that she's taking into consideration. Her hopes and fears is a new beginning, so she really does want this, but she's also fears it, and she's wise to fear it and want it at the same time, I would say. Let's see the outcome card. Ooh, the King of Wands. Okay, the King of Wands. Well, the King of Wands is another warrior energy. and it's about being an authority in your own life. Kings generally rule, so I would say that there's a good chance that she will want to run. So let's see if we can pull some cards, see if we can get a major arcana here. And the Chariot. Okay, and so the Chariot is about moving forward. And so it does look like, and it's about movement, like running, sort of, I guess, but with horses and stuff. So it does look like she wants to run, and that she will run. That's pretty exciting. Okay, let's see what's under the deck here. And we have the Four of Cups. I think there's a bittersweet energy about this. She does want to run, but she does also realize that it's going to change everything for her. And it's going to, if she wins, it's certainly going to change everything for her. If she doesn't happen to win, she's sort of going to be going through the gauntlet as well, she knows. So, and I think more than herself going through the gauntlet, because I don't think she fears that. I think she worries about her family. So I would say that this looks like she wants to run. Okay, let me bring this up again. Hi. Okay, so you know, I like her energy in this reading. I feel as though she's running for the right reasons. She wants to be an agent of change. She wants to even out the playing field. So it will be interesting to see how this goes. And of course, this is no guarantee that she's going to win. A lot of things can happen between now and then, but it does look very good for her to run. So I can't say that I'm unhappy. I'll be unhappy to lose a good senator, but I'll be happy that a woman of character and a woman of spirit and a woman who does really care about the average American is going to be out there running. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Comment below. Subscribe if you like. And again, if you're in the North Attleboro area, southeastern Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, you know, up by Rhode Island and Massachusetts, come by Attleboro Farms. Say hello, get a reading. It's an opportunity for you to meet me in person. And I will see you again for another look at another issue. Keep the requests coming. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.